Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Say hi, Jess. Say
Oh,
hi.
hello. Hi. Welcome to the
Hi.
RecCon
Hello.
panel.
Oh my gosh.
I dislike that.
Oh no.
We'll be talking about a lot of gay stuff today. I hope you're excited as much as we are. What's your question?
Oh no. Oh no.
Question, actually. Men. I like men.
I think
Also,
Jess went into Siri mode real quick.
yeah, I think so
This is
too.
your automated voice messaging system.
Don't have
You
eyes.
don't have
Okay, so
eyes.
hi everybody. Welcome and we are going to answer a whole lot of questions today, but right now we're going to introduce ourselves. If you don't already know, we are three of the LGBTQ rooms within Rec Room that gained quite a bit of popularity within the past couple of years. And we are just wanting to introduce ourselves first. So, hi, I am Mama Lens. I am one of the owners of the LGBTQ Society, along with Siri over here, apparently.
Hello.
Siri.
Go on, tell everyone your pronouns and if you want your sexuality as well. I feel like that'd be
Oh,
important.
no, I don't want. No, okay, fine.
At least
Hi,
pronouns.
I'm.
At least
The
pronouns.
thing is, isn't it great that we have that in our profiles now? Just
That is
saying.
awesome.
Okay. So,
I'm just
hi,
saying.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
just
believe
she,
saying.
they. Also, I'm pansexual. Awesome. Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Jazz. I go by she, they. I'm really confused about my sexuality right now, but dummy arrow ace or queer. But yeah.
It's your turn, Ray. It's your turn, Ray.
Ray is typing
You
because Ray's
you should have typed
birthday
this
was
before.
very recent, and Ray is currently on a kind of sort of vacation. So I have told Ray to keep muted because it's very loud in their background.
Hi, I'm Gareth. I'm pansexual, and my pronouns are he, they. That's all you really need to know.
What about y'all's room? Hey, what about
A
y'all's
room?
room?
You
Who are
yeah.
you? Who are
Okay,
you?
so we are LGBTQ plus Foundation. We have a question for all of you. What should we name the rat? The rat needs a name. Look at him. He needs a name, and we need to know what to name him. So if you guys have like answers for a name, that's the second Remy.
Remy?
Randy, Beans, Ethan, Dakota. Who said
David?
rat? I
I
am
like
angry
Jeffrey.
about
Gidget!
that.
I like
Gidget is so
Jeffrey.
cute!
No,
Gidget is really
Jeffrey.
cute, though.
boy.
Gidget?
Gidget is so
There's
cute.
a bunch
Food.
of Remy's.
Wow,
I
somebody
like
says
the Remy's.
food?
Food? Like, no.
Like, no.
King Sam? Man.
All right, we'll get back to that. Let's go ahead and move down the line.
Bonjour,
Thank
bienvenue.
you.
Bro, Randy the Rat.
Someone said that's
Just
just
rude.
Well,
Go on.
hello
It's
everyone.
okay.
I'm Snook Seal. I'm the owner of the LGBTQ Plus Social Hangout. I go by any pronouns,
Alright, go
and
ahead.
I basically built everything in the social hangout, and I'm like the main manager, I guess.
And I'm Daisy Doodles. I'm transgender and I go by she, her pronouns. I'm basically the community management co-owner, so I like to run and make sure that everyone's happy when they join in our server and to have fun, you know what I mean? Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, I think that that's one thing that I think that we all have in common. We want to try and make sure that there's a safe and welcoming place for everybody. And it's not really just the LGBTQ. We have a ton of allies that come into our rooms that are just awesome. Actually, one of our owners in our room is an ally, and he's awesome. So, what? What? They
They built
built
it
it.
as Asking how did you
Someone
get
was
this map?
asking how we got the map.
Okay. So I have a list of questions, and then I'm going to ask everyone else to give us some questions. So one of the questions for everybody is, how did you start your room in particular? Like why, and like why did you make your particular room? If you want to, we can go ahead and start and just say that like it was actually one of the club started came out like 2 years ago. And the very first owner of the LGBTQ Society just happened to make an LGBTQ club, and after that they just got huge, and nobody knows why that particular LGBTQ club got as big as it did, but it just got bigger and bigger, and now that we run it, it's kind of crazy actually.
Yeah.
But
It's a fever dream.
yeah, it really does. But it either way, even though we are I think the biggest LGBTQ one right now, it doesn't mean that we are, with everybody's like, oh, the biggest one, it must be the best one. No, not at all. We are all equal, and I love it, and that's what I love. I love going to all of the other ones. Actually, I'm a mod in the foundation also, just saying.
You're so cool like that.
But yeah, I actually really love going into the social hangout. We're all like awesome, and we all like have, I see people, and people are like, oh my gosh, one of your mods is in the foundation, and I'm like, okay, I'm a mod there, like whatever. Anyway, but
It's
yeah,
like they're
no,
cheating on like us, like our heart. No.
how dare you cheat on me? King. Anyway.
It was really funny because that was a whole situation for a while where everyone would be like, oh my god, you traitor and everything like that. Like, I know it happened to someone. I'm not gonna say their name, but it happened, and it was like one of our mods kept going to one of these guys' rooms, and then other people from our room kept saying like, "Oh, your mod is going to this room. Like, what's happening?" And I'm like, "What?" Yeah.
Yeah, we don't fight. We do not have some kind of weird
Yes, no.
thing going on where we hate each other. That is not
We love
happening
each
at
other.
all.
See?
Stop holding hands.
This is love. No! You can't stop us. You can't stop us.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I continuously go to your guys' rooms, like just both your rooms, every once in a while to check on what's going on. Like I don't see a problem with going to your guys' rooms at all. So I don't understand, like,
Yeah, I don't know.
why people get upset
Well-
over that. It's so dumb.
Well, Gareth, why did y'all start y'all's room and club?
So actually the old owner, their name was Cardo. I'm certain they were the old owner. I had the map for a while. I was given the map. The reason we started it, we wanted a safe place for everybody, and we wanted to make sure everyone felt like happy and such and welcomed, and just like, because we already knew there was a bunch of popular ones, and why not, right? There's a bunch of people that like need more places to go and feel more safe. Sometimes there are people that like they don't like in other ones and they need to go somewhere else. So we just like made them up, because why not,
That's actually another
needs,
thing
like-
about ours. Ours is so big that there's a ton of people there quite a bit, and I understand social anxiety, and you want to go to a different room where there's not a lot of people and at the time, you know what I mean? And sometimes ours is empty and y'all's is full, and so then they come to ours when there's nobody there. It's just like it just depends on the time of day and things like that.
Yeah.
And I understand social anxiety a lot. So
I have people ask whether like foundation's empty. It's mainly because you guys are like either in social hangout or society. It's kind of like there's gonna be a lot of people in certain rooms because some people like the room and some people, I don't know, don't feel like
I love
socially
my room, but I
comfortable.
might hang out in the social hangout a little more than my own. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going down the line.
time for the origin story, Snug. Explain.
Well,
The lore.
I mainly just like, this was like a while ago. I made the room and I was really bored. I had nothing else to do and Pride Month was approaching. And I'm like, you know what? I want to make a room for Pride Month. And the only room I visited was that, the old Pride Fest room that was made by Rec Room. And I wanted to build a city that was like celebrating Pride or whatever. And maybe have some like cafes or whatever on the side. That was the idea that started it all. But it took about a period of 3 months just for me to publish the social hangout because I was so
Yeah, that too.
I was so like
Can't pay anyone.
I was just like really like not motivated at all. I was uninterested in Rec Room at the time. I was like focusing on real life a bit more in school. Well, not really school because it was, well, anyways. My friends, like I was doing other things, just being busy. And then whenever I finally got the room published, a whole bunch of people were joining. And I didn't know why. I didn't know where. I didn't know how. It was weird. And there wasn't even a moderation system. And I'm pretty sure like the first 3 days I stayed in that room. Like whenever I woke up, I went to that room. I ate in that room. And whenever I was gonna go to bed, I got off my headset and immediately went to bed. Like there was like no in between for the first 3 days because I did not expect like all these people to be joining the room. So it just sort of blew up from there.
Sounds like there's literal sweat and tears in your room.
Yeah.
A lot.
There's just like a whole like corner just filled with like water and everything.
Yeah, it's all used napkins and things like that too, because apparently you ate in there too.
Oh my god. Like empty
Wow.
pizza boxes.
Well, this actually goes on to the next. Like, what's everyone's plans for the future of your particular rooms? If you want to start, Snug, you can.
I'm gonna need a
Well,
minute
okay.
to like think.
Do you want me to?
Oh.
Because I know all the plans. We know
Okay, go ahead.
everything that's going to happen.
No,
So, you want to say
no,
it?
no,
Or
no. Let's let them go first.
okay, go first.
I gotta decide
a
what I
lot.
want to unveil.
Do you
Go
know-
ahead,
I don't
Garrett.
want
I'm
to
going
secret.
first, or you can.
Yeah, go for
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead.
So I honestly have no idea what the plans are for the future at the moment because a lot is going on. I kind of like I'm co-owner now, and I don't really know what they're planning on doing. I have heard that one of our co-owners is working on a new map and or has worked on the new map and is just finishing it up. I don't know when that's going to happen, and we'll just have to see what happens in the future, to be honest.
Yeah, lots of levels. Yeah, levels.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've actually heard that too. I've looked in my staff chat because I'm a moderator.
Wow,
there. Okay,
you
anyway.
actually look in there?
Yes, I do. Okay.
I don't believe
so
that.
for us, I mean, if you have been a part of our club, you know our thing that we do. We change up the room, at least once a year, and usually we give you a little surprise on New Year's. So right now we haven't started the project yet, but we will be building a new room for everyone for New Year's, and it will be done by the mods and hosts of the room this time around, which I will be heading it because I do want to make sure everyone's doing good and they're not putting anything a little sneaky in there, but
You,
but
I'm
yeah.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch over him. Keep your eyes on him.
She's pointing a potato. by the way.
Yes,
Potato.
Potato.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just
but yeah.
pointed at someone else in another instance. I'm not talking about you. I love you. Potato, we're watching you,
You just like to
though.
bully Potato.
But
It's
the
funny.
mods and hosts will be building the room for the next time. But that does not mean that our rooms will be going away. I have heard so many things where I really loved the room, this blah 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 room. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but we have doors to some of our past rooms in it right now, which we can go back to the old Japanese room. You can go back to the outdoor camping site and things like that. We will keep the doors to the old rooms. We will keep those because
Permanent.
I know a lot of people. Yeah, we will always keep those from now on. We will always have doors back to the old rooms because everyone loves that. Everyone
I
loves,
have an
there's
issue
one
with
that
your
everybody
stairs.
loves. Well, stop falling down.
There's
then.
no rails on your stairs. I have an
That's
issue
what we
with
want. No, I'm just kidding. Don't talk to me.
Natural
Talk to the
selection.
builder. I didn't build it.
Who built it? I'm gonna have a problem with them.
Oh, you gonna talk to Rec Room staff because it was misery.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's our future right now. We are gonna try and do more events, and also I have been pretty much nonstop trying to deal with making things for the YouTube. So that's what I've been trying to do. But that's why I'm trying to also give it back to the community by starting with the mods and hosts and letting them do the buildings and stuff like that. So it should be fun. Employee of the month, vote for Potato. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway. All right.
I-
Go ahead.
You mentioned podcast. What do you? I have a question. What are your plans for? Or do you guys have what you were gonna say about the future of your
Yeah.
lives?
Okay, so, because there's a lot to unveil and a lot of surprises are coming. We are about to hit 1 million room visits, so we're planning a special little party for people, just like Pride Prom. It's going to be really big. We're going to have people just
You need
have
to get
fun
Brad,
and planning stuff for Halloween. And we're decorating the whole entire room, making it Halloween themed, pumpkins, and we're going with a special theme that's teased inside of the room too. It's a little special hidden note that you can find somewhere in there. And another big thing that we have coming is our Discord change. We're gonna change pretty much everything in the Discord, moderation systems, just a bunch of other good stuff.
That's awesome.
Wow. I didn't know that
I
y'all were
have-
coming up on 1 million. That's freaking amazing. Awesome. Good
Yeah,
job.
congrats.
We're like 20,000, yeah, like 20K away. So we're really
Wow.
close. Really, really close.
That I could easily give y'all that in a month with just my visits.
Please.
Yeah. We got lots to spare.
Then help.
I was gonna ask. If you guys have any like events or like updates for like Halloween, but you guys said that you have like the. What about you, Gar?
The whole shebang.
Gareth and
Oh, Ray, do we know if we're doing anything for Halloween? Anything special? I feel like you would know more about that than me. Is that a yes?
Just yes. Ray
Yes.
just said yes. It's a secret though.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta
okay, yeah.
tell me
So
now.
Ray did just
You have
say
to
yes,
tell
and
me
that's
later.
Yeah.
it. Hi, little prawn.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Guess to find out. Yeah.
I am super excited. I love spooky month. I mentioned to Linz about a possible podcast about like the mods and stuff, like telling our favorite ghost stories or just like scary stories that we like, material girl, yeah.
Material girl.
I would absolutely love to do that though. If that's something that yous would all like to see or yous all like would like to do, I would totally like punch at Linz every single day until we do it, if that's the case.
Actually, that
Big
sounds
con.
amazing. And maybe we could do it more than just a one-time
Oh my
podcast
God,
throughout the month.
yes.
We could have weekend podcasts throughout the spooky month and have some yeah, Potato is giving a thumbs up. Cool. And we
Yeah, I
all
would
can just
love
tell ghost
that.
stories, and we could just have like ghost stories on Saturday nights. That would be a lot of fun though, for
Oh
real.
my God, I want like a room where it's like the tents and everything. We're around a campfire. Oh my God, brain is
Okay,
buzzing with
apparently we're
creativity.
doing that. Jazz says yes.
So,
Okay.
We
So
are, yes,
that's
yes. I
on
say yes,
our
we're
list
doing
apparently
it.
now.
Are we just gonna talk about spooky months?
I
Forget
don't
this
know.
place. We're just gonna talk about spooky
We
months.
all like
Who
Halloween,
likes
okay?
Halloween? Who here loves Halloween? You know?
I love Halloween.
So
Yes,
one, I have like one more question on here that I figure we could go through, and the question was worded exactly: how have your rooms impacted the LGBTQ community? But I'm like, how do you think it's impacted? Because we don't. I guess we've seen you all, and we know how it's impacted certain people personally, but like I think as in like the community itself, I mean, we can hope that it's impacted in a certain way, but I don't know 100%. I mean, I hope that it has given everybody the safe place that they need, and even given the people the courage to come out to, you know, their friends and family and things like that, seeing that there are a ton of welcoming people within the community and allies within Rec Room even that can make sure that you feel safe. I know there's a ton of people out there who say some bad things, but they don't, you know, they don't matter. No, you know what I mean. It's yeah, that's actually a good point. There's a ton of people who are now best friends with us that they didn't even know it about anything, and then when they found out, they found themselves within within our rooms. You know, we
Mhm.
we became who we truly are, I guess, through Rec Room and through the LGBTQ community within it. That's that. At least that's my hope, that everybody like goes through all of that. Like, holy crap, this is me. You know. You know, the new shirt that's in Retcon right now, it says "Be Yourself." Yeah, that.
Oh, I can't even change it. They won't see it.
I need to grab
No.
that. I need to grab that shirt.
But if you want to add to any of that, Daisy, I see you looking. Anything?
Well, I know somebody that can answer that really well, Snug, because lots of stuff has happened. So take it over, Snug.
I feel like the way that the room has impacted the community. That was the question, right?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like it has been bad and good. I feel like if I was little and I had a room like this, or like you were saying, I could easily discover myself and I could have skipped a whole era of my life and moved forward. But I feel like there's good in like, the room is doing good. There's good things inside of the room, but there's also the bad things, and we can't skip over those of how they're impacting people. And hopefully, like you said, people do say some bad things sometimes, but hopefully the future moderation updates of Rec Room and the tools that they give us will help us with those people and help us make a more welcoming space for people in our rooms. And I feel like a lot of the times, like, it's really hard to like word this, but I feel like the community, from what I've seen, has been mostly good, but there is some bad that I've seen. But at the end of the day, I think overall that rooms like this help out people who they need to help out, and honestly just like really help like people in need, people who need to find themselves, people who need help, like anything like that, people who need to learn what other people are going through, people who are going through struggles and need other people to lean on at the time. It's a whole thing, and I think that these rooms really help out a lot.
Period.
I actually completely agree with a whole bunch of that. Our rooms do kind of give a space for everyone, but it also gives us a space where a whole bunch of people who are trolls can come into. They know where we are, kind of thing. I also agree that I hope that certain moderation things that are coming soon, that we all know that are hopefully coming within us, or in our rooms, like TalksMod. I'm really looking forward to having that within our room. It's going to be a game changer right there. It because there's so many people coming in saying all these things, and TalksMod, would be very helpful within our room. I'm hoping that it does come, and I'm hoping that it comes soon. Be very helpful. Oh. We're not going to talk about that on here right now, Jen.
I know.
So with that, that's the last of my questions that I have on here on my list. If anybody out there has questions, please go ahead and type them. We will be reading the chat, and go ahead and ask your questions.
Ray Ray already answered that. I was not mentally okay and had to take a break. So that's the only reason I am not owner still. I need a break, but I'm doing good now, so I'm pretty okay. Opinion on ducks. Ducks are pretty cool.
Oh, somebody said opinion on ducks. I
like
love
ducks.
Actually, we had a whole big thing about between ducks and squirrels, and ducks won. So
Damn it.
ducks.
I'm gonna be completely
Squirrels all the way,
honest though. Geese are better because I like how violent they are.
Yes, I'm Canadian. We always get the Canadian
Also,
goose.
possums.
Were there
oh,
problems?
Man. I
Were
love
there
possums.
problems when making your map? So we have had many maps throughout the past 2 years. So there have been problems, of
3.
course, with some of 2
2.5.
and a half, 2.5. I don't know. But yeah, so we have had problems, of course, but especially when we change our room and people are like, but I like the other room, and then it's more 50-50. I like the other room, but I like this room better. Why did you do this? Why don't you do this? Honestly, it's more about everyone complaining or not complaining. And then it's confusing for us. But yeah. But as I think Snug kind of already went over the problems, or the stuff going over building their room. All the blood, sweat, and tears in the corner over there.
Yeah, and another thing I learned is to never save the room while the room is full of people, because it sometimes corrupts the save file, and it's still affecting the room to this day, where people will spawn in and their CV2 will break.
And the
that's
flag game
another
doesn't
thing.
work.
I like when that happens to me, because I get to accidentally go into the map. So it's way more fun like that.
I know Snug
Even
knows
if
what
I
I
get
mean
stuck,
when I say
it's
this, but the beta content, well, at the time, yeah, CV2 never breaks. Yeah, right. It's not a bug, it's a feature. But anyway, but when you have beta when you have beta stuff in your room, and then you're already told, oh, it's beta, it's gonna possibly break. But then, like, when it does break, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world for everyone. Hey, your stuff's not working, fix it now. And you're like, oh my gosh, please. Just calm down. And then you have to go in and figure out, okay, where is it, what's wrong? What changed? I was gonna say, what did Rec Room change? But no, that's right. What did Rec Room change that broke it?
The markers were already released out of beta. That's why most maps that have like markers and stuff don't have to use beta for the new markers and such. So like, yeah, they're out of beta,
Yeah.
so
The
don't
only
need to
thing
be in
that's
beta
not
for
out
them.
of beta for the markers is the custom colors. But yeah, I love the magic markers. That's a game changer and
I
for a whole
adore
bunch of
them.
things.
We
don't.
I
Wow.
saw.
I'm not
I
naming
saw
the
what
rat
irks you
rat.
most about your rooms. I saw that one. I thought that was a good one.
What was it? Can you repeat
What
that?
irks you most about your rooms?
What irks you most? Just in case anybody doesn't want to read it, Ray says, what irks me most about my room is probably going to be the trolls. I love going in there to have fun or anything, but the trolls can be overwhelming sometimes. That is
Yeah,
true,
I agree with
especially
that
as
one.
a moderator of the room or any of the rooms. Really, you can't sit there and have fun because you're too busy trying to get rid of the bad people. And so it turns out like everybody else is having fun and I'm trying to make sure you have fun, but then I can't. So yeah, it's stressful.
General, I despise your question. look at the third most recent question. And he's gone. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Let's see.
I saw, is there any difficulties when becoming owner of the room itself? So I'm gonna give my own personal thing here. So I was not the original owner of my of the society. So when I became the owner, there always is, and I'm sure even with there being civil ownership changing, it's always why, and then they always want to be like say all these things either bad about the new owner, even though they didn't do anything wrong or whatever. It's they always want to say something bad, and it's very rough when all of a sudden there's a new owner or something like that. When you're the original owner, I feel like it's probably a little easier because nobody's sitting there going, hey, why the whole entire time. They're just like, hey, you're cool. And then like there's Ray and I over here and they're like, why are you owner? There's some difficulty. Yeah. Ray says difficulties becoming owner. I didn't know where to start with anything, but I got to be more open with some things and got to make some changes. I also found problems when people kept talking bad on me for when I did become owner. Exactly. It's like sometimes people would leave the whole server because of me. Yes. Yeah. People left the society and like split off when I became owner. I became owner to actually make the place more what word am I thinking to make it
or
back
like
when
safe?
Linz was owner, the previous owner wasn't active, and it was causing a lot of moderation issues, which got to the point where it was becoming very toxic, and most of the people who were always in there were homophobic. We'll say that.
yeah.
And it got to the
we
point
didn't
where
have
it
enough.
was it got to the point where it was a must to at least change the owner so we could start on a new beginning and a path to where things could be better and everything like that.
And that is when Potato had mod speedrun. Yes, that is
Yes.
true.
I have not.
I
have
met,
not.
met a Rec Room friend in real life. Yeah, you have.
yeah, I have met a Rec Room friend in real life. I have met not Jazz, but I have met the other two owners of the society. I met them both just like 2 months ago. I'm sorry. I'll meet you later. I'm sorry, Jazz.
Meet me at Disneyland or Disney World. Sorry.
Yeah, Disney World in like 2 years. I did see a question I liked. There was, do you have any friendly competition between our rooms? I heard that you call us rivals, Snug.
Yeah, what's with that?
In trouble?
Okay, I was honestly gonna like answer that question and be like, speaking of competitions, because people will come up to me and be like, "Are society and social hangout at war?" And I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Can we have
No.
like
Yeah.
a gay war?
No.
No doubt about
I
it.
really want to see what happens. I really want
No,
to
but
see
if you
what
want
war will
to,
happen.
we can. You want to fight?
Make
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
room just for a
I got
week.
moose, okay? Yes. Oh my god, we make
You
a
want
PvP map.
PvP?
Great.
PvP?
Yeah.
Society against
Whoever wins.
Social Hangout?
We're gonna have to start military
Foundation is
recruiting
referee.
people. Military recruitment for the social
Sorry,
hangout, y'all.
AR, we
Check that
can't do
out.
love for you, buddy.
Wow, wow.
Violence.
Sorry.
Same.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we are gay.
Well,
The most important policy? Do we want to answer the policies one?
Yeah.
Follow the
that's
code
up
of
to you
conduct.
if you want to.
It's like
Make
that's
sure
that's
you follow the code of conduct in any room you go to.
any
What are
room.
the
If you don't, there will
Three
be
most
violence
important
and
policies of your
Man.
room. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we can answer that if y'all want to. Does anybody want to answer that? What your important policies of your particular room are? Because
I
we
think Ray
have
wants to.
some that I,
I
think
think Ray
that
really
maybe y'all
wants to.
don't. Okay, we have some that we think that maybe you don't have a big thing about, but we do. Of course, code of conduct for all of us. Okay,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's a given. Code of conduct. But
Hippo?
like
Emo?
in
I despise you too.
in our room, we don't talk about politics or religion.
Religion.
Because
Yeah.
it causes a lot of problems, especially
I feel
within
like that's
the
just a
community.
basic one because the amount of people that get all like just like, I like this and that. You don't like it, I don't like you, and then just slur them, and then just slur at them.
Explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Explosion, yeah. But
No, definitely. I mean, the three policies for our room are like, I know, I'm sorry, but I was like, the three policies for ours are to socialize. You know, of course, you're playing Rec Room, like, you're obviously gonna meet some people, you know? Be safe. Most importantly, online safety is like a must with everybody, you know? And the most important one is to love yourself. You know, y'all are just, everyone's special in their own way. Everyone's unique, and you gotta love yourself before you can just love anybody else or even, you know, have love to give. Just, you know, be who you are. Be who you are.
I'm
I'm
gonna buy
being made
everyone
fun
to
of
be
in
yourself.
chat. I'm
I
upset
swear.
about it.
I would like to like
What's up, Snug?
I like to extend on what Daisy's talking about, and I know you guys have the no politics or religious discussions, but our room is open to debates and everything and all that. I find it pretty interesting sometimes whenever people do like just have a normal talk or like share their opinions or whatever, but the point where they do get into like an argument is where mods or hosts do have to step in. And we do have the rule of no slurs, which is pretty helpful with defining the difference between trolls and non-trolls. And it also prevents people from hurting others in an argument too badly, which we hope that our moderators or hosts could resolve.
Boom.
Oh, yeah, Ray has a point too. That is another thing that we go off of. I said we don't talk about politics and religion, which I think that's great. Having a friendly debate is great, by the way, Snug, because a friendly debate is always a healthy thing as long as it doesn't get too heated. But yeah, what Ray said was that they have fun. Don't come into the room if you're under drugs or if you're drinking, and just be respectful to others. The thing is too is that's another thing that we recently have been trying to put, that don't come into the room while you're under the influence of anything. That you're asking for problems at that point. Don't do it. You can do that on your own time. And also, I am, as most people know, hi, I'm a mom. Okay, I don't like it when there's people who are coming in who are drunk, who I know are underage. I can't stop you from doing it, but like, We don't condone that. Don't do it. Preferably don't do it at all, please. But yeah. Bad. Yes.
Yeah, don't do it. That's not
Bad.
okay.
Do as I say, not as I do.
How do we keep... Excuse me?
Excuse me? Hey,
I didn't
she's
say
a
anything.
mother.
What?
She can do that. She is
How do
of
you keep
legal
motivation
drinking
to do
age,
updates?
but she
Do you
drinks
wanna-
responsibly.
Yes.
I'm being
yes,
told to
I
dab. Can someone else
will.
dab for me? I really don't want to.
I'll do it. Don't worry.
So
Large communities. Our favorite part?
our favorite part of owning the rooms?
Yeah. That's our favorite part as well. I like making people feel safe and welcome and such, so that's my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
part. Like,
Sorry,
as long
I
as
was
they're
thinking
safe,
about all the bad
happy, and
things all of a sudden
welcome,
for some reason.
See, look, Jazz dabbed for you guys. Don't make me dab. I don't want to. Go away. What happens with unbans? You guys want to do that one? No.
I really don't want to talk about bans and unbans
You don't
and
have
things
to.
like that. I'm good. If you want to talk about it, you can, but I'm good.
I will say
Ray, do
something.
you want to?
If you believe that you have been
Yeah,
fairly
okay.
fairly
I
banned
like women.
by
Women are
one of the
hot.
hosts or mods in society, at least, you can go to our Discord to appeal it. Currently, we're all busy with like different projects and everything, so we're very slow with it right now.
Always. What are you talking about? We're always slow with it.
I mean, we used to be good. I tried, and then I got a boyfriend. so
Jazz is slow.
My
If you're
I'm
banned from the
doing
Discord
the
as
unban.
well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm slow either way.
Go on,
you
Ray Ray.
are correct.
Go ahead.
Hey Snug, they said how long did it take to make the flag game?
Yeah, the flag,
flag
game. The
game?
one I
Like,
despise.
Like an hour.
An hour. See, you already knew your circuits. I'm still learning. It would take me days.
Yeah.
Don't
I've
worry,
been, like-
I got you.
I've been building for like a bit of a long time, but like, who does all
All
the
your life.
CV2? I actually do all the CV2, all the circuits, all the CV1. Well, actually, Slippy McBacon did help me out in the beginning with the point system because I was confused on cloud variables. But I understand those now, and I've also basically built everything, and I'm pretty sure Ray Ray was gonna type something, but I don't know where they went.
Yeah, Ray Ray's internet kind of bad, especially him being on his iPhone, so it's gonna be a pain.
Ah,
I don't know what they're gonna do about unbans and such. Usually, if they can get into the Discord, most of the time they're not banned from it, but if they can get into the Discord, just like there's a ban appeal thing. If they're banned from the Discord, maybe get like one of your other friends to do it for you, if you can anyway. That's all I really got for that.
I'm gonna be honest, I've been tempted to just not have the ban appeals anymore because like
I get it, but
usually people
some
come in,
people-
I didn't do anything.
Lemon boy,
Some people do
hi,
actually get
welcome.
falsely
Sorry.
banned, so we actually do
Ow, ow,
have to deal with that. Bob Ross is here. Where's my husband at? Get in the server. I want
He's
him
in a
here.
different instance.
No.
but
I want my
He can't-
husband here.
He can't get up
I
here
want
anyway.
my husband here.
honestly,
Uh,
I really get that. 'Cause,
Camera.
like, most of the time, all the people, they always just say, I did nothing.
Camera.
I got banned for no reason, whenever in reality there was a reason, and like, they just don't tell
Yeah.
you the whole story to make themselves, like, yeah, it's a whole
Camera.
mess half the
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, but there are
And
points where, like, someone's like, I got banned, and, like, there's actually reasons for them not being banned on purpose. Like, if a mod had, like, issues with them, just in general, like, in a different server, not in their server, in, like, our server or yours or something, like, just general issues, so them banning them for no reason other than issues out of the server is not really fair to people. Unless they're doing, like, things they shouldn't, and especially shouldn't be in the server.
I
Yeah,
agree
which
with
is another
somebody
thing.
that that's a
yes,
moderation
I
issue.
agree
You should
also.
probably
Or
deal with that
Yeah.
moderator then.
lighting. No, I don't know what it is.
Why is it?
Yeah.
Which is another
But
thing, like,
How do
whenever you
oh,
get so many ban appeals and, like, all that stuff, they just pile up, and it's hard to tell which ones are serious and which ones are not, and which ones are this and which one are that. Um, and people can either access them through the Discord or through the website, and hopefully they have access to the internet or a phone or something. I mean, yeah, like, moderation gets pretty messy with the ban appeals most of the time. Like, it's pretty hard to do.
I'd
so I
love to
think
answer
that
Oz's
someone
question.
really wants to know when will everyone. Well, I think they're mainly asking about the Hangout, but
They're
when will
asking about
mod
Hangouts,
apps
Mod apps.
open? No.
We do not have a confirmed specific date for when they will open, but we are definitely planning on opening them pretty soon.
That's pretty much our answer too.
So
That's our answer too.
with Oz's, where is it? The biggest obstacle to like
Yeah,
Uh,
Oz said,
give
what
me
are
a second.
what are the biggest obstacles in your room and
For
that
me, it's
prevent
memories.
improvements? Yeah.
For me, it's memories because if a person comes in the server and is like, what's the server? Whose server is this? And like, some people are going to get new memories, yeah, but the old memories are what I love the most. Especially like with all the old friends and such, it's so nice to have them and remember like whatever happened. It's always great, you know? Especially
Personally,
if it's like
I know Lynn's... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I would say for myself, procrastination is a big part of that. And
We are all
just being-
procrastinators. The owners,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all procrastinate.
Especially since we have a lot of other projects we have coming out and stuff like that. It's really hard, specifically if we're trying to get out a new Clubhouse update, such as like a Spooky Month update like that. We will procrastinate a lot, and it's really difficult. And that's one of the reasons why we... It's not one of the reasons, but it's another reason why we would like our mods and our hosts to help out. But we also want their work to be shown off in our Clubhouse as well. It's not like we're quote unquote using them. No, we love our mods. They know that, you know?
And they're all like amazing builders and within
Yeah.
themselves. So like we also are we are part of the creative communities. Our club is so. We really want the community itself to be more into it creatively, and that's just something that we really want to get in there and get everyone to help. Just like we have been trying to build more rooms, like as in like other hangout rooms, with the community itself, so that way we can have more things to do other than just hang out in our club and that's it. Apparently all of our mods want raises.
Yeah.
Don't know. I didn't even know we paid you.
You gotta pay.
Sorry.
I think you pay them in smiles, and I don't think anyone here is smiling anymore.
I'm pretty sure I pay them in the mom voice and so
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I
they,
tell
they,
them
they
get back
do
to
it
work. No,
or-
just kidding.
Yeah, they do it, or Lynn's uses their mom voice.
Yeah, you do it or
that
else. You
or
know?
I never use the silly voice again. No.
100% raise should be easy for
Yeah.
mods if they make nothing.
Yeah.
If they make...
You're right. Yeah, I'll give you a raise. Potato, what's 10% more than 0?
10?
It's 0. It's always gonna be 0.
Yeah, you're broadcasting again, darling.
You're
I
lucky
have
I'm
a
bad at
question
math.
that I want to ask, or I want to answer
Oh,
this
hold on.
question. So somebody said that, Daisy, how would you go about hiring mods because the Hangout is so big? So it's half and half, you know, like we want to get some good mods. We want people to feel comfortable with other people and to feel more welcomed and to just make more friends, you know, to have someone you can fall back on. And if you're getting harassed by a troll or whatever, you know, find someone that's actually genuine on the mod team that you can connect with on a special level and just, you know what I mean? So it's pretty much half and half. Like you just, you know, if you're a good mod, if you feel like you're good for it, then sign up, you know? It wouldn't hurt to try. Pretty fun,
Yeah.
too.
Hey, maybe I can get mod in there too.
True. You could. Trust me. Trust me, you could.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is just step in, boom, co-owner, Mama Lynn's.
Co-owner!
Snug.
Woo!
What's
No,
up with me?
please
Come on,
don't.
Snug.
Please don't.
Co-owner,
I'm
I mean, you too, everybody.
You also gotta get
What?
it done. I know you're not talking, but you also
Everybody,
need to
bring
get
the
it
whole
done. Come on.
party.
At least toast. Give me. Hand it over.
I mean, I'm already
Post
mod
roast,
in
hand
the
it over.
foundation. I can get mod in there too. All right, so we're coming up pretty quick to the end. So if y'all want to say anything else, I'm gonna take over all of the LGBTQ rooms. You're right. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kind of
Please
tempted to
no.
go down.
I'm
there,
already stressed enough
mainly
with the
because I know
one.
in other rooms they're gonna like surround me and I won't be able to see any of them. And some people might want pictures with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we probably will go ahead and if there are any last second questions, we'll go ahead and answer those real quick. How have they affected you negatively? How have your rooms affected you negatively? Yo, I honestly, I don't think it has. Other than, cause like, okay, this is a personal
The room
thing, all
itself,
right?
the room itself hasn't affected us particularly negatively, but the people within it, I would say. Just in my
Normally.
what you meant?
I'm
Are you
sorry.
making fun
No,
of me?
no, I was laughing
No.
at Ray, not you.
Yeah,
not
Ray said in
you. I'm sorry. No, like everything would be personal, I think, for that question, because like for me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work outside of the house. This gave me when my kids are asleep or when they're at school, it gave me something to do. First of all, Rec Room did. And then also this the room itself gave me, I guess, purpose. And for people who go through anxiety and depression, I think you might understand this a lot more than some others, that it gave me the purpose that I felt like I really needed at the time. So, I mean, I got my kids, but I needed it a little more, and it was nice because I not only that, but I got some pretty great friends out of it too. So,
Well, oh, I think wait, no. Okay, I'm good.
you're good.
Men, am I right?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead. Please go
Or
ahead.
okay. So, I think that the Hangout has affected me. Honestly, I feel like my social skills have gotten better. I feel like I'm more comfortable talking to people. I'm doing a lot more things. I have been doing a lot of things, but it's just not made me like very happy like with what I'm doing. Like definitely not the room itself. It's definitely the people like you said. But
Yeah.
it's definitely like the pressures just to like do everything, do this, do that, do this, update the room. Oh no, ban appeals. Oh no, this. Oh no, there's a problem with mods over here. Oh wait, there's somebody trolling in the Discord over here. Like it's just a lot to do, and like there was no guide or tutorial given to me of like how to run an LGBTQ server in Rec Room. There was like there wasn't really like any like there was no instructions in the box. I didn't know what to do, and I've just been like really just trying my best, but it's just some of the people really have just like they've really like it's just not made me happy. I'm not really happy where I am right now. But the only reason I'm keep on going is because I have hope that one day I'll get to a point where I am happy and I am running the server and it's all good and it's all nice and everything.
I also feel like it's the same thing what we talked about earlier. You're the first owner of your room. You know what I mean? Like hopefully you're gonna be the only owner. But like you didn't have like what Ray and I had where we were co-owners first and we gradually went up to being owner. We had that little leeway into it. So we already knew kind of what to do. Like you said, you didn't have something saying, hey, this is how you do it. So I understand that. And after this, if you want to talk to me, Snug, I got you. I got you. Okay, we got you. We all got you. All right. I think Ray said something. If y'all want to read that, I don't. I'm tired of reading.
The
Ray's
negative
stuff.
Ray gives paragraphs to us. I don't think
The
we should read
negatives
them.
to the
Just let
room
the
from-
others read them.
No, I will read it. The negatives to the room for me is just everything at first. I had no clue. I was stressed because at the time I had no active members or staff. Because I ended up getting more used to it. Also, I decided to change things. There was no instructions on what to do next. I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings in the process of me changing things.
Yeah. I know one other person said, how has this all changed your social lives? I think that's pretty given.
I'm gonna be completely honest. It didn't help me at all.
Really?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even socialize in the real world. People are scary.
I have severe anxiety. I take medication for it, and the thing is that since I've started Rec Room, and just Rec Room in general, this is not even about the room at this point. Rec Room literally like saved me in a way because like I can now actually become social. I'm talking to who knows how many people right now, and I'm fine. I'm not sitting here shivering in the corner. So that is a good.
They're all watching
you. No, they're all watching you.
No, they're all watching you.
I'm watching you.
Wazowski. Okay. Is there anything else anybody wants to say at the very end?
I saw
No
one.
more questions. We gotta stop with the questions.
But
So we're at the very end.
I know, but they said replace Fritzy with the duck. Fritzy for life.
No, Fritzy for life.
Fritzy for life.
Fritzy for life.
I'm being
Okay. Is there anything
okay,
y'all want to say
Fritzy.
at the
We
end
love
here? Daisy?
Anyway, I want to go.
Well, I wanted to answer that question. How has it improved your social life? Because I was gonna say that anxiety is such a hassle. Like I would not even talk in public because of how like scared I was because of my voice, because of like how I presented, because of everything like that. But as much as it's been bad, it's also been good. And just you gotta find the right people in life. You gotta find the right people to talk to, and it makes life so much better. And it makes Rec Room what Rec Room is. It's pretty fun. And that's what I want to say. Sorry. But besides that,
Lynn, I'm gonna go down there, okay?
take it over, Mama Lynn.
Hold on, Gareth. Okay. All right. So this is it. This is the end. I know that I think it has just technically ended. If anybody wants to stick around, we can all stand right here, and people can take pictures with us right here at the edge of the stage.
I was just gonna go down. Like I could just go down there.
I also want to get a picture with all of y'all. I want to get a picture with.
Yeah,
all
let's do a
six.
quick picture with all of you guys
I'll
real quick.
gently caress your
Yeah.
hair, Lynn. In the picture, I'll gently caress your hair.
Please
Here,
don't
can I get
say
like
that.
all of you guys just like lined up right here real quick?
Yeah.
I'll just do a picture real quick.
I don't
Damn.
want to be there though. Please, thank you. Okay.
Hi, Ray.
Yep.
I'll be here caressing you. No, I'm hanging out with Jazz.
Okay, I guess that works. 3, 2, 1. That actually works pretty well. Okay, save. Do another
I don't
one.
want to smile.
No smiling, it's not allowed. There we go. Cool. Let's begin.
Awesome.
Love that.
All right. So
Oh
if
my God,
anybody
I
wants
wasn't supposed to
pictures
talk.
now, we'll be, yeah.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead. and-
being over here. Give me hugs. Jinx, give me hugs. Give me hugs.
Daisy.
Oh.
I knew y'all guys could hear me the whole time.
Hi. I miss you.
We couldn't hear you. We only saw the question.
Oh, y'all guys are still
Audio.
broadcasting.
Yo, thank you, by the way, for recording. Everybody who's recording,
Hi.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Also, where
Thank
do you guys
you.
want it? Where do you want that sent? Like,
Talk
I
to
know
Potato.
everybody was off
Okay.
there.
Potato.
potato? Where do you?
I know, that was fun though. It's like
We had to
the
get a
best.
group photo. We had to get a group photo.
You wanna get a group photo?
How
Okay.
you guys doing over here?
Come
You
on.
guys okay?
Oh, yeah.
Just like sat
Give me
through
a
this
dress.
whole
We gotta get it.
thing.
We gotta get it.
Hi, do
Wait,
you want a
wait,
hug?
wait.
Hi. I'll give you
Come
a
over,
hug.
Snack.
Your ear's covering your face.
That's almost 2 hours.
Okay.
worth
My
of-
horn's covering your face.
I want to
Okay.
say 4
Good.
No,
Get in here about
Perfect.
right now.
My
Ozzy too.
homegirls.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
All of us.
Girl
Homegirls.
boss.
4K footage.
Girl boss.
Sorry, Colby. I love you.
Wow.
Sorry. What?
Yo, we never named the rat.
Back up there.
Yeah, no.
I
I
didn't
got a
give
name.
it-
I got a
that's
name.
name is
Adorable.
Rat.
Randy.
I got
It's
a
gotta
name
be
in
Randy.
chat, or not in chat, in my messages actually. I got a perfect
Uh-huh.
name if my menu will open up, right?
It better be
It's
Let me
Rat?
find them. Let me find them. It's not Rat. Sire Cheeston the Fourth.
That sucks.
I enjoyed that.
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't
That's why I
like
love
it.
it. I enjoy
like
it.
Jeffrey.
It's so simple.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey was really
I like
Always
Gibbon.
been
Want a photo about it?
You
What
will
about
always be
Bob?
Me, you, and
I want a
Snack.
picture with some